Have you ever felt lost and thought about how should one live his life in this chaotic and messy world? Although there is no definite way of living that can guarantee a perfect life, there are still some general guidelines that can at least help you restore some level of order in life. In this video, I'm going to share with you some valuable insights and ideas from the book 12 Rules for Life, written by Dr. Jordan B. Peterson. He is a psychology professor in the University of Toronto, whose lecture went viral on the internet and successfully influenced many people across the globe. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Rule number 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. If you are like me, you'll probably be surprised by its simplicity and ask, wait, are you kidding me? Can it be that simple? Is it even useful? However, this rule is in fact scientifically proven to be effective and is easy to implement as well. Let me explain. The book uses the example of lobsters' fight to illustrate the point. During a fight, the larger lobster always wins, so the lobster able to expand their body has a huge advantage. Scientists found out that the winner lobster always confidently expand their body during a fight, and they have a much higher level of serotonin than the shrinking lobster that took a lose. This is in fact applicable to humans as well. When you stand up straight with your shoulders back, your body is signaling to your brain that you are now in control. As a result, your brain will release more serotonin, which makes you feel positive and feel good about yourself. Furthermore, your expansion of body and taking up space will subcommunicate to others that you are a confident and competent person. People tend to respect you more and treat you better as a result, which will further boost your confidence level. So, I strongly recommend you to make it a habit. It's not difficult to implement at all. Yet, the benefits are massive. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. Rule number 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Have you noticed many people would take care of their pets or their kids perfectly, but they would treat themselves poorly? For example, people would research the most healthy and tasty pet food for their dogs, but they would eat fast food themselves. People would make sure their kids go to bed before 11, but they would watch Netflix until midnight. People would encourage their children to experience and learn more, but they would think of excuses not to improve themselves. I can go on forever, but why would people express so much kindness to others but so little to themselves? Since we understand ourselves so well, we can see our own flaws and weaknesses clearly. This somehow leads us to mentally punish ourselves for our shortcomings and think that we might not deserve better. Many people have this limiting belief somewhere deep in their brain that they don't even realize it. Be kind to yourself and realize you are the one responsible for helping yourself. Take positive actions, whether it is quit smoking, save money, or learn a new language. If you make progress, reward yourself. If you fail, be kind to yourself like you do to your kids. It's okay, just try again, you can do it. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Rule number 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. You might have the experience of passionately telling your dream or your ambitious goals to your friends, but they think you are out of your mind and you can never achieve that. Does it sound familiar to you? Nothing is more discouraging than your friend mocking at your dream, telling that you cannot do it. You might start to question yourself as a result. Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Maybe I will make myself look like a fool. This is too scary. All these limiting beliefs will keep you from taking your first step. Consequently, you will be stuck in your life. You may know this phrase. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around with. If your friends don't want to improve, chances are they don't want you to improve as well, because your success will cause them pain. Your improvement and change will constantly remind them of their own fear and laziness. which they don't want to admit even to themselves, and they will hold you back in different ways to avoid such pain. Your peers have huge influence to how you think and live. If you find some of your friends are not helping or supporting you to push you forward, just gently walk away. Instead, surround yourself with those who are passionate about improving different areas of their life. Although it might be a bit stressful, it would be beneficial to you in many ways, like receiving consultations and having an extra boost of motivation to keep up with them. More importantly, they want the best for you because it is beneficial to them in the same way. It's a win-win situation. Make friends with people who want the best for you. Rule number 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. You probably have heard the saying, comparison is the thief of joy. With the popularization of internet, billions of people in the planet are more connected than ever. We compare ourselves to others all the time, consciously and unconsciously, especially when we are using social media, and you will always find someone better than you. Think about it. You might think you have a nice physique until you come across an Instagram model. You may think you live an interesting lifestyle until you come across a travel vlogger on YouTube. As a consequence, you start to doubt yourself and judge yourself, thinking you are way behind others in different aspects. If that's what you think, you have to stop thinking like this right now. It's unfair to compare yourself to others because everyone's life is different, right? Some may have good genetics so they can achieve an extraordinary physique with less effort. Some may be born in a rich family so they can afford a luxurious lifestyle. See, we all have different situations, which makes comparing ourselves to others unreasonable. Instead, you should focus on yourself. Take action to make the today's self a little bit better than the yesterday's self. Not only will it take away unnecessary stress from unreasonable comparison, but it will also boost your motivations. As you can experience continuous progress firsthand, it can help you develop a growth mindset as well, which is an important trait of successful people. It's simple. Why not give it a try? Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Rule number 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. This rule is all about parenting. Children will continuously test the boundary of behavior to acquire rules of the world. We, as parents, have the responsibility to set boundaries to them when they cross the line so that they learn not to do it next time. If you tolerate when they do something that makes you dislike them, they will most likely continue to do it, even in society. And if you dislike their behaviors, chances are the society dislikes them as well. So, the society will punish them for you eventually, which is much more cruel and painful. You don't want your children to experience that. You don't want your children to suffer in the future. So, do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Rule number 6. Put your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Let's admit it. We love to blame. We blame all sorts of things, from little things like bad weather to serious occurrences like social injustice. It's so easy and convenient to blame because it takes away the responsibility from us and it feels good. While you might have all the reasons and justifications for your criticism, it won't help improve the situation a bit because you are not in the equation. How can you change anything when you are not even involved, right? Actually, what you have to do is take self-responsibility. When you try to blame your partner for not treating you right, think about how you treat him or her. When you blame your boss for paying you a small salary, think about why you end up in such a job. Everything happens for a reason. You yourself is the biggest reason for what happened in your life. take personal responsibility, make changes, take action. It's tough and difficult, but it's the only way to gain maximum control over your life. Put your house in perfect order before you criticize the world.